see the fish?
AJ Angsley is trying to find a home in England for her children's books,
What do you believe you can do?
as well as a place in the London borough of Islington that will meet her sizable space standards.
How are you all gonna fit in here?
With his sole income covering her self-published stories,
On budget.
It's actually really good news.
her husband Justin is worrying how this tale will end.
So you can kind of go like this, touch the walls.
The rental market is very dynamic.
Storage space is definitely gonna be something we need to set our expectations for.
I think we can make this work.
It's expensive, space is at a premium. It's also very much in demand.
I don't think I have anything good to say on this.
I'm willing to compromise on certain things, and I'm hoping she's willing to do the same.
Can't have too many cooks in the kitchen now, that's for sure. Hey, so how's the packing going?
Packing's almost done. AJ and I met back in college, and we've been married for 4 years. We're originally born and raised in California, but the job opportunity came up in my firm, and we were moving to London to pursue that opportunity.
AJ and their 2-year-old daughter have already gone to Islington to acclimate to city life
Wow, so busy here, huh, Abigail?
and get the lay of the literary landscape.
I just saw the proofs that you sent over and they look fabulous. I always wanted to be a writer, but Abigail inspired me to write children's books. Yeah, I probably have a couple of edits that I want to go through with you. I'll send it over by email. I'm a self-publisher, so it is definitely very scary thinking, how can I get into the market? Because I'm an American author, not a UK author. Abigail, you want to say hi to Dad?
Hi, Abigail. We chose Islington because it's very family-friendly.
She wants to give you one.
Thank you, Abigail. But the main differences between there and Irvine is the space that we have living in suburbia. How has Abigail been enjoying it?
I would just be very concerned if our place is just so tiny. Oh, sorry, she just fell. Hold on. I'm a stay-at-home mom and trying to write books at the same time. It's just going to be a big adjustment if we do have a small place.
Well, I can't wait to come out and see you guys.
Looking forward to it because Abigail is quite the little handful.
I would say certainly between the two of us, I'm very analytical, very process-driven as well. AJ is certainly the vocal one. At the same time, she often does dream big.
Say bye. Bye.
All right, bye, Abigail. I want to make AJ happy, especially since it was my decision to move. At the same time, there's certainly a lot of things for her to get used to. So I'm hopeful it'll be an amazing experience.
Islington is one of the oldest parts of London. There was a settlement here way back in the 14th century. There's theatres, shops, restaurants. It's got excellent travel connections to the City of London. So the rental market is very dynamic. It's expensive, space is at a premium. It's also very much in demand. Tell me a bit more about what it is you're looking for.
I work near the London Bridge, so
Yeah.
ideally a 20 to 30-minute commute.
We came from Irvine, so we were just kind of looking for something comparable. At least a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. When we have guests over, I don't have to share the bathroom with them.
Do you want something that's more period and old-fashioned?
Something definitely more modern with updated fixtures.
Right.
Definitely
Yeah.
something on the ground floor because we do have a stroller. I don't want to have to bring it up and down a couple times a day. So.
Yes.
Back home, it's easy to just go from one place to another very quickly. It's definitely going to be hard to take Abigail in the stroller and in public transportation. I don't know if I really have that in me to do that. Hoping that it's more of an open plan.
Open plan, yeah. How much are you hoping to spend on this property?
We're hoping to spend 3,000 USD. With AJ's up-and-coming book business, we only have one household income as of now, so we can't have a place that's over budget, and there's going to be tough decisions to be made.
Properties in London tend to be a lot smaller than what you're used to. So, obviously, ticking all of those boxes is going to be hard.
That's a short list, though, isn't it?
I'm really going to have to bring AJ down to earth. She's used to large properties in California, and that's just not the sort of thing we have here in Islington. This flat, there are no steps at all. Now, I suspect that they'll be disappointed with the kitchen and the bathroom, but I thought I could tempt Justin with a lower budget. We're in between Angel and King's Cross, so it's going to be a really fast commute to work, and what we're looking at is a 2-bed, 1-bath flat. But you'll have noticed that there are absolutely no steps
That is awesome.
before we go in. It can feel a bit old and outdated, but it's under budget at $2,700.
That's great news.
The fact that it's under budget, he's probably gonna be like, oh, this is awesome. But I'm a little worried about what we have in store for us.
So, guys, come on through.
Wow, this is small.
I thought this room would work quite well as a room for Abigail.
Would we be able to ask the landlord to remove some of the furniture?
Possibly, yes.
The crib is coming in. I don't know if the crib can hang on the wall or, you know.
Yes. So let's come through to what would be the master bedroom.
Compared to Abigail's room, this is like twice the size. But storage space is definitely gonna be something we need to kind of set our expectations for.
I think we could make this work.
It is a bit small, but creative in the way that they were using the space.
Yeah, I like it.
So this is a kitchen.
Wow, how are you all gonna fit in here?
It's compact, as we say in the business.
Abigail could eat on top of the counter. You could just kind of feed her over from there.
Yes.
This is definitely not the open plan I was hoping for.
I know the property is a bit small.
Where's the bathtub?
There's no bathtub, it's just a shower.
I don't think I have anything else good to say on this.
Given the price for this property, I think we'll have to compromise to stay under budget.
I really liked how it's on the ground floor. I mean, taking the stroller room would be a piece of cake, but really it doesn't have the open plan. It has a tiny, tiny kitchen and a tiny bathroom, which is definitely not a positive with no bathtub for Abigail.
But it did have some good criteria. The 2 bedrooms, it's centrally located, and the budget is quite nice.
I didn't know places in Islington were going to be this small. I'm really worried about what Rich is going to show us for the next 2 houses. I like this courtyard, minus the steps in the front.
AJ's concerns
Not exactly an open plan.
have little reason to lessen.
Are you struggling to shift your expectations?
I know.
AJ?
I'm trying. It's a little hard.
City definitely has a different feel than Irvine.
I
Look at this
know.
place, it's
So loud.
Justin's job transfer is taking his family to the London borough of Islington.
Abba, do you see the bus?
Coming from suburban California, he and his wife AJ are trying to transition to an urban lifestyle in England.
you basically have every single cuisine possible. It's absolutely amazing.
I know.
I definitely see AJ and Abigail getting used to London. I think it's cute and charming, and it certainly grows on you.
As a children's author and stay-at-home mom, AJ wants a spacious place where she can write and comfortably raise Abigail.
Wow, this is really small. How are we all gonna fit in here?
After seeing one option, her great expectations of finding something similar to the suburbs may need a big adjustment.
I don't think this space is gonna work for us. Where's the bathtub? I didn't know places in Islington were gonna be this small. I don't think I have anything else good to say on this.
Okay.
It's definitely gonna be interesting, taking the bus, taking the tube. Irvine is so convenient to live in, driving around to get from point A to point B. It's a lot easier, whereas I think in London it's gonna take an hour to get somewhere.
Look at the bright side of things. This is the London way of living, so without doing that, you couldn't really say that you experienced it.
Yeah, that's true. Justin is more rational. I think more along the lines of, hey, I like it right now. And then Justin will have to kind of rein me in and say, like, you know, have you thought about this part? Have you thought about that part?
You know, I think we'll find a place, hopefully within budget, that's easy accessible for me as well as you and Abigail.
Hopefully we have a bigger space.
If I come and pick the keys up now, do you think we'd be able to get to see it this afternoon?
Property expert Richard Blanco knows Justin's sole income is covering the rent and the overhead of AJ's book business for now. So he's hoping an on-budget place with a bit more space will be enough to calm both their nerves.
So here we are at the property. We're close to Upper Street with all of its amenities and certainly within 30 minutes commute of London Bridge.
Great.
And it's a new refurbishment. We've got 2 bedrooms, just the 1 bath, but it's nice and bright and airy, and I think you're gonna like it.
It's nice. I like this courtyard minus the steps in the front.
Yeah, but there's one good bit of news that I think you're going to like, Justin, which is that it's on budget at $3,000.
It's actually really good news.
It's really gonna be hard with the stroller, the groceries. It's just not gonna be a lot of fun.
Is this the living room only, or is this
Yes.
also the dining room as well?
Well, this would be the living room and dining room.
Not exactly an open plan.
The issue we have here in Islington is that space is at a premium, so you tend to get spaces that are dual use.
It'll be really good to find Abigail. I mean, if she's crying, I can just, walk 1 foot over and grab her. Wow, this is definitely cozy.
And what kind of fridge is it? Is it standard UK fridge, or?
It's quite big for us, you know.
Can't have too many cooks in the kitchen now, that's for sure.
So this is the bathroom, and it's been newly fitted.
This is definitely really nice. I mean, it has the bathtub for Abigail. It has the shower head that comes down to give her a bath.
It's definitely spacious.
Good. Let's come through to the master bedroom now.
It's the size of Abigail's room back home.
Are you struggling to shift your expectations?
I know.
AJ?
I'm trying. It's a little hard.
AJ seems to be a little bit unrealistic about the way she's thinking about this.
Now, this would be a perfect bedroom for a 2-year-old child.
It is small. See, I can kind of go like this, touch the walls.
London, you really can't get all you want, especially for that price. So I think she may have to give her take on a little items that she's looking for.
Well, it is cozy, and these steps right here, I don't know, and there's only one bathroom.
But I think this location is great. It's definitely close to Islington Station, and I felt it did have a lot of the items that we're looking for.
It's still in the running, but it's definitely a lot smaller than I anticipated. It's a big kitchen. I think this space is perfect for us. Wow!
But it does come at a price.
I'm afraid that we may have to go a lot over budget to get AJ what she wants.
Let's check out that bookstore up ahead.
That's a great idea.
As a self-publishing writer and stay-at-home mom, AJ is trying to adjust to her new business and surroundings in England.
Hello there. Can I help you?
I'm a children's author from California, and I was wondering if there's something that I can do to help promote my books. I'm 100% independent, so I found my own printers and used a lot of my past work experience in marketing to kind of help promote my books.
Until AJ builds a bigger audience, her husband Justin's salary is their steadiest income stream.
Before we go in, it can feel a bit old, but it's under budget.
That's great news.
Between his cost concerns and AJ's disappointment over downsizing,
Can't have too many cooks in the kitchen now, that's for sure.
Justin is realizing that after seeing 2 homes, he's caught in an even bigger bind.
AJ seems to be a little bit unrealistic about the way she's thinking about this.
See, I can kind of go like this, touch the walls.
London, you really can't get all you want, especially for a $3,000 budget.
It's the size of Abigail's room back home. I definitely understand where Justin is coming from. He wants to stay on budget, and I still want to have a bit more space, especially if I'm going to be staying home with Abigail.
You actually live in the area?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to be moving into
We
this.
do various events with authors. We can actually have them do readings from their books.
That's awesome. When I decided that, hey, I want to be a writer, it was all because of Abigail.
What sort of level are we talking?
It's from babies to toddlers.
When she grows up and she marries and has kids, hopefully, she can share these books as well.
We'd need about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So we can just advertise. Obviously, after the event, we will then sell it on.
Perfect.
One of the main challenges is they want open plan, no stairs, with 2 baths, and $3,000 doesn't buy you very much in Islington. Very often, for 2 baths, you would expect to pay more. This is prime central London, and it's tricky to meet all of their criteria for the budget that they've set me. Now, here we are in a lovely part of Islington. We're very close to Essex Road Station, which takes you straight into the city, actually, so that's going to be great for commuting.
I like it a lot. I think Abigail would enjoy a lot of the open space.
Yeah, I like the grass area. This is really, nice.
And it's a lovely lower floor flat with 2 beds and 2 baths. But it does come at a price. We're over budget here at $3,200.
That's a hard sell, especially for that price.
OK.
I do like how there is 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, but I think the tough one is going to be the stroller.
It's going to be a little bit tough for you and Abigail.
Yeah.
We're going to start by looking in the kitchen diner.
Big kitchen.
It's an open space.
Nice big fridge there.
I'm not too sure I like that backsplash on the wall.
But I do like the storage. That's good.
And the great thing is you've got this outdoor space as well through here.
It's cute. I mean, you can put flowers, I envision, out here.
It's nice to have a bit of outdoor space in this part of London, and it does come at a premium, so it's quite special to have this, I think.
Oh. I think this space is perfect for us. It is a lot more spacious. I think that's awesome, and it has a really nice atmosphere.
Now, come through to the master bedroom.
The room seems a little bit small. I'm not too sure where I would put a bed. It's kind of awkwardly shaped.
I do like the lighting.
As you see, we've got an ensuite over there.
I do like that we have our own bathroom. It is kind of convenient, but I believe that's the only storage we have here.
That's all there is, yes, yeah.
Now, Justin is concerned about the amount of space because it is over budget.
Maybe you could use the outside space for your wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Maybe for your clothes.
I think AJ's losing sight of her budget.
It's actually bigger feeling than the master bedroom.
Given the fact that we're spending $200 over our budget, I don't think we're getting much more compared to the other two.
So this is the second bathroom.
It looks like it's kind of freshly renovated. It's nice.
You could fit 2, maybe 3 people in here.
Really?
Come on in.
Wow. But I mean, it's not a bathtub. I mean, what are we going to do about Abigail?
Yeah, a bathtub would be nice.
I definitely think we're going to need to get creative with the 2 bathrooms, and he doesn't want to go over budget, but you know, you got to give a little if we want to have a nice place to live.
So what do you think, guys?
It does have the 2 bathrooms and the 2 bedrooms, and that's going to be really good for our guests. It has a nice kitchen, and it does have updated features, which is another perk.
But there are certainly some downsides to it. Master bedroom's a little bit small. For $3,200, I'm not too sure if it's worth the price.
Being over budget doesn't really make me feel comfortable, especially given the fact that we're only on one salary until AJ's books picks up. I know AJ certainly has a long wish list, and so do I, but I think I'm willing to compromise on certain things, and I'm hoping she's willing to do the same.
What do you think?
We can't have it all.
I know, it's going to be hard.
Take a look at our most memorable houses around the world, then share your thoughts. Online now at hgtv.com/househuntersinternational.
Is there any time that we can come like in the next couple of weeks to start a reading?
Yes, there is, by all means.
Self-published children's author A.J. Angsley is facing some writer's block moving to the London borough of Islington.
You actually live in the area?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to be moving.
Her suburban sensibilities are at odds with the size of city properties. And with her husband Justin's concerns about the cost of her book business, it may take some creative thinking to work through her conflict.
So we have a tough decision to make.
I know we do. How about we go through the pros and cons of each one?
Okay.
As a stay-at-home mom, AJ isn't willing to sacrifice space for savings with House One.
Wow, this is small. Abigail could eat on top of the counter. You could just kind of feed her over from there. Where's the bathtub? I don't think I have anything else good to say on this.
Did have some good criteria. The 2 bedrooms, it's centrally located, and the budget is quite nice.
The price works again for Justin.
It's on budget.
It's actually really good news.
But AJ is having a tough time envisioning herself in House 2.
Not exactly an open plan. So you can kind of go like this, touch
Yes.
the walls. Can't have too many cooks in the kitchen now, that's for sure.
AJ seems to be a little bit unrealistic about the way she's thinking about this.
House 3 is causing a role reversal for AJ and Justin.
Come on in.
Wow! It's a big kitchen.
The room seems a little bit small.
I do like the lighting.
For $3,200, I'm not too sure if it's worth the price.
Now, Justin is concerned about the amount of space because it is over budget. But, you know, you got to give a little if you want to have a nice place to live. Well, I think we can at least knock off one of them, right?
Agreed.
What about the ground floor unit?
It doesn't have any steps, which is what you like, and it's also under budget.
I think that bathroom and that kitchen, there's no way we would survive that. It's much too small.
That would be a little bit tough to deal with. I think we could get rid of the ground unit.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're down to 2.
The newly renovated flat is right on budget.
It's just way too small. It'd be like a dining room, living room, Abigail's playroom, everything just all combined in just one room.
The bathroom does have a tub, which would be nice for Abigail.
But the kitchen, it's not even an open plan. It just has that little nook where you can just pass things through and like toss things through each other.
So what about the lower ground unit?
I like how it has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, especially with all the guests that we're gonna have.
And it does have 2 patios where Abigail could play and run around, but it was very cramped, especially with the bedroom.
And there's no bathtub for Abigail.
And let's not forget, it's also over budget by $200.
I mean, what do you think?
We can't have it all. We can't have a place that's over budget at the same time start a book business.
I know, it's gonna be hard. I mean, I wish everything could be big, but I think I can make do with a renovated unit. Do you think we have a decision?
I think we do.
Let's go, Abigail. You want to go on the slide? Or do you want to go on the bridge? I think the transition from California to here, we adjusted pretty well. I always try to check out something new with Abigail. There's just always something to do. Ready, steady, go! Abigail and I, we've gotten used to just walking in the stroller a lot. So we're here, definitely living the London lifestyle.
Do you need anything?
Yeah, can you get her yogurt ready?
Sure.
I'm really happy that we chose living here. Is it good? It is very cozy, but it really brings us a lot closer together. What's this?
Good.
Nose, good job.
I actually don't mind a smaller place. We ended up giving away a lot of our items, which ended up being for the best because it's less clutter around the house.
And it was exactly right on budget, so I can't complain about that.
So the first book I have for you is A is for Ant.
It's exciting to see AJ's career in London blossom.
When I grow big and tall, I want to go on many adventures all around the world. It's a lot of fun and so rewarding to see the kids reading my books. What do you believe you can do? Living out here, it's good. I love it. You made the right move.
Agreed.